So this is the thing I need, or this is the mindset that I need to engrave into my subconscious mind in order for me to become a consistent successful trader. I need these beliefs or and norms to you know take the market as it is, and not as what my emotions are telling me, man. So here I do have a notes here. So first is the 5 fundamental truths about trading. First is anything can happen. The market is driven by individuals. Since you can't know what every participant will do, any outcome is possible at any time. So yeah, as it were saying, anything can happen in the market, man. Even if you are in a winning trade and you feel like everything aligns with you, that's where it gets most dangerous, man, because you can think that anything can go wrong, but the truth is anything can happen. Just a matter of some person or some group of person with the same beliefs that negates your ideas or your your what do you call this one, um wait a minute. So as I was saying, um anything can happen in the market, even if we are on a winning trade or the probability is within us. um, Still anything can happen, like can always turn back into the opposite side or vice versa. So by thinking that anything can happen, we go into our we get the perspective of being grounded. What I mean by being grounded is not thinking too much about the future, or getting anxious about the future, or getting fear about what can cause, what can happen if we lose or something like that. So that's the important of putting in our mind, or putting into the perspective that anything can happen in the market. It gives us the assurance that we can't really control the market, and what can we really control is how to perceive the market, how to manage our risk in order for us to not to tap into the accumulating fear or sadness that in that it is, so that we can tap into the accumulated sadness or fear within ourselves in our whole life. So the next is every moment in the market is unique. Even a pattern looks identical to a past winner, the specific group of trader behind it is different, meaning the outcome is independent of the past. So so every market pattern is unique. So that's why we need to treat it as anything can happen, because we don't really know, man. It's just a matter of probability. So stressing about what the market will do or what the market won't do is not really necessary, man. Because We can't really know, man. That's why um it is unique in the fact that every pattern has a different people, or every pattern has a different kind of people with a different kind of perspective and emotions along with it. That's why it moves differently, even though it may looks like in the past. So the next is um talks about an edge. An edge is nothing more than an indication of a higher probability of one thing happening over another. Trading isn't about being right, it's about identifying moments where the odds are in your favor. So that's an edge for you. That's one an edge for you. An edge is something that is higher probability than the another. So that's what really an edge. Not it does not mean that you will win every time. What does it mean is that you are in a favor, or you are in the odds where you are in the probability where the odds is in your side, or it is higher in your side. So that's an edge. Um, it is a an indication that we are in a higher probability over one thing. So it does not mean that we always get win or we are always right. It's not even about the right or wrong. For it will connect in the next one, because there is a random distribution between wins and losses on any given set of variables that defines an edge. So what does it mean is, yeah, it connects on the third one, which is an edge is just a higher probability than one another. So we can't really guarantee wins in each trade, for the distribution of wins and losses over an edge is random. So we get a random outcome in every trade that we take, according to our edge. And let's say the percentage of our edge is 70%. So yeah, but there's still 25% of losing rate, which you will see in a series of trade. Let's say 20 trades, you win 15 trades out of 20 trades, and the 5 losses, we can say where it will go. We can even say that five first 5 trades may be lost, and then the the ends will all win. So we can't really say about that. So it will put that into a perspective of, you know, not putting any emotional or self-worth in each outcome of trade, because we perceive it as a random outcome, and that give us the power to, and the clear sight on what the market is really giving us, not what our emotion feels. So that's give us into an objectivity mindset, which is more of like the fact rather than our emotional expression. So next is last. We don't know what is going to happen next in order to make money. So what does it mean is, we don't really know what will happen next in order for us to make money. For like what I've said, it's a game of probabilities. It may go in our favor, it may go not. It's not of a big deal. So Worrying or putting fear in each trade is absolutely useless. So that's the kind of mentality that we need to have. We don't need to think too much about the market or what will happen or what are the prediction of the future. If we see our edge, let's just take it without hesitation or any kind of conflicting thoughts or emotions towards it. Let's just take it and let the probability goes. There's only two way to find out, win or lose. That's how simple it is. It's either win or lose, man. It's just like basketball. You take a shot, you miss it, okay. Take a shot, you make it, okay. That's how simple it is, man. Don't put too much emotion in each trade. For we don't really need too much to make. We don't really need to know too much to make money in the market. So that's all, man. I need to think more about that one.